Hi guys, welcome back. Now, I got a new computer desk and rearranged the room slightly, so if everything seems a little bit off, that's the reason. But you're not really here for that, are you? You're here to watch the next episode of Youjo Senki, and I can't fault you for that because so far, it's going pretty well. So this one is episode 5, and well, it seems like she's about to get back onto the front line, back into the fight, and that's always going to be interesting. So, let's see how she does, alright? Oh, yeah, because she's just joined in to help. Well, at least it's someone else to go through the paperwork. Wow. Oh, it was her that gave her the opportunity to get promoted. She seems to be quite on top of things already. Okay. Yeah, I can see that being an issue. Wow. Um, Clearing away all the excess paperwork and getting it all organized is kind of what would get them to the war, like the front lines faster. So keeping that like to take as long as possible was probably in Tanya's best interest. So is this being? Are they being added to the unit and it's a covert operation, or is it something else? Right, it's a test. Well, it's a good idea to choose the best of the best. So, well, that doesn't sound particularly like a human voice. Yeah. How many have passed? A lot of failures there. Seems fair enough. But just accepting anyone would raise the risk of failure overall for the mission. Being given that, you know, that command to re-educate. Yeah, that's a good word they used. Cool. So they choose. So I made them choose this location. Those that survive. Wow, okay. Well, I guess... So that's why she dug the hole. And how many are gonna be... Yeah. Wow. Well, I guess the ones that deserve to be in the unit are gonna escape this, like, cataclysm. But how many have actually passed the test? A few. How many are gonna want to stay in this unit? Just because the time has... Has she been up there the entire time? Here's round 2. Because there's minefield or something? Or are they going through enemy lines? I don't know what that's meant to symbolise. It's a map, but... The problem being is that the trail they're leaving in the snow is quite obvious. I mean, the gas mask they're strapping to the dogs is going to hamper their abilities to notice them a bit, but not to any great degree. It's a test, yeah, but she's also enjoying it. Oh. It's only an avalanche. It's fine. If anyone's actually like seen an avalanche or a landslide or a mudslide, fucking crazy. That stuff is deadly. She's not going easy on them, are they? Is she? She's waking him up. It's like an extreme version of CPR. So carry on. I mean, she has kind of got their respect now. She's acting like a true leader. A psychopathic leader with that, but still. And she is carving them into an amazing group, even if that she doesn't really want it. Which might not be too far away. And not return. There we go. Quite a good way to inspire the troops. A good war speech is always, yeah, quite nice. I think she should get checked out anyway, regardless of the use of the jewel. It's that dude. Yep. We've received word that you're being a bit too intense. We know that he's already got a not hatred, but is heading that way. A month. Okay, so they're all using prototypes now. I guess that's something, okay. She's trying to lengthen this as much as possible to get not straight into the fight. Is he gonna stop? Yep. Okay, why exactly? I'm guessing it's a language, but they're currently neutral? Is that what it is? Can't remember what she just called it. Like the province of Dakki or whatever are a neutral state. So it looked like from the map at least. Oh, maybe not. What? They don't have air units? Or are they in... This seems dodgy. It's a trap. There's inept, yeah, but you can't underestimate anyone, especially in the forms of war. I can see a lot of them being sent to their death now. The Dukedom of Dakki, that was it. In the shape of a stealth bomber. Nice. So, like shooting fish in the barrel. That's what this is meant to make you think. And what are they gonna run into? If there is no air defense, this is going to be a slaughter. But it will also they know it's coming. Oh, from that face, it looked like they knew it was coming. Oh well. Okay, so there are different spells in use, like artillery spells. That was a sniper rifle, essentially. There's the artillery one. If you can you believe it's seriously just them? What part of that did she? Hmm. Redefining the problem, of course. A division makes them sound somewhat capable, but they're not even firing back. This seems uh huh. But well, it would be difficult, yeah. But with the amount of guns down there, so she's now leading by example. So their weapons, like the Dakki weapons, aren't infused with magic at all. I'm saying that this is a diversion, if not a trap. Yeah, what's going on? I'm thinking about all these things. Like, are they really that inept? Or conscript them into the army. Okay, kill them. Wow, did they really kill them all? I guess that was the order. And now for the discipline. Okay, taking the war to them. If they manage to take out this like that easily, then just going straight for the capital, erasing their presence completely, or getting them to subjugate themselves under her command or her side is quite a good strategy. So shoot it. So they're not ready for current technology. First, you have to declare your attack. I'm guessing she's not. Yeah. She's not there just to destroy, but it's also to instill. Because if they just went in and just destroyed stuff and killed recklessly, it's not really good for their image, is it? And now you're getting fucked by a little girl. So drop your weapons, get on your knees. And now they can still launch a surprise attack. I was thinking, for the better of, they can keep all the propaganda better if they follow all the rules and do that. But no, they're still trying to get a surprise attack by making them think it's not real. So I'm making these predictions, but just getting everything wrong so far. And how much does she hate having to say this? Okay, now who missed? Well, that's the flammables. Okay, I didn't get that. And it kind of showed the strength of... I can't remember what's their side is called. To the enemies. That this one unit can go in and basically destroy their capital and their munitions and their factories. Well, I got pretty much everything wrong this episode. Every prediction I made. It might be because I lacked sleep and so I'm not working at full capacity, or it's just I got everything wrong and there shouldn't be any excuses. But, I'm not a wartime strategist. I play quite a lot of strategy games, but it doesn't quite equate in the same way that a live exercise would. Not that this is real war, because there's still writers behind it, but they should probably do their research when creating a show like this. But yes, hopefully you enjoyed episode 5. They've got their unit together. She installed a sense of loyalty in them by riding them quite hard. Nobody, at least it didn't show anybody dying as a result of the training. But if they got through to the live fire training, then, you know, they should probably be good enough not to croak it quite so easily. I have no idea what the Dukedom of Dakki were doing, sending that many troops with basically no protection. It's not a trap. It's not a decoy to a larger invasion on a different front. At least it doesn't seem that way. Unencrypted communications. Everything is simple rookie mistakes. And, you know, in this kind of war scenario, they kind of deserve to get fucked. And during a war, and especially if they've got the same kind of like Geneva Conventions that we do, even a supposed prank should be adhered to with some level of like compliance. You know, it's probably a prank, but just to be safe, let's get the workers out, because if they're killed and the factory is destroyed, we've lost everything. But no, this place does seem not a great asset, so I don't see them becoming a vassal or being subjugated under the command, because, you know, it's not really worth it. The only thing that might be worth it is their land and their the territory, and why am I blanking on the word? All their materials and stuff. Not quite what I wanted to say, but that's the closest I'm going to get right now. Yeah. So, well, they got the unit together. That's the main thing. And I don't know if it's unfortunate or not, but she seems to be enjoying it a bit too much, like when she took out that... Was it a battalion, or was it just a division? Who cares? Where she got a bit too into it and enjoyed the killing. And part of me thinks she missed it. And living a quiet-ish, safe life isn't really on the cards, especially with the god kind of interjecting. So we'll see what kind of battles, but I almost butchered that. See what kind of battles there are in the future, what trials and tribulations the unit has to face, if there's any backstabbing with the majors and like the generals in command. You know, it's just like watching a... I'm so bad with words today. It's like watching a drawn-out war film. We all know what's going on. We practically know what's going to happen. And it's nice to just get a bit more in-depth than just constant bombardment of bullets and shells. And magic, I suppose. But whatever. If you've enjoyed the episode, let me know down below in the comments section. If you've enjoyed my blathering on, then like the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to keep up to date with every episode that will be coming out in the future. If you don't want to miss anything, of course. Join me again at some point, probably over the weekend. I'll do another live stream where you can catch some of my drawing, if that's your thing. And, yeah. Almost at 500 subscribers, which is an amazing accomplishment, especially since I was pretty much dumbfounded when I reached 50. And that's 10 times the amount. So let's hoping for 100 times that amount. You know, 5,000 would be crazy, but it might take some time. But yeah. Right, half hour in, and I've kind of ran out of things to say. I'll do an update video at some point, letting you know what's going to be going on the channel since Kobayashi-san is almost finished. Nichijou is halfway through, and this is about halfway through, so I'll give you a little update later on. But for now, have an amazing day. Keep being awesome, really, because so far that's what you guys have been pretty good at. So I'll see you in the next video. Hope you join me again.